Daniel's cousin Emma came over to review Melissa's lawsuit. She read through the papers and actually started laughing at how ridiculous it was. Emma said it was completely frivolous and would get thrown out immediately. She suggested we counter-sue for assault since Carol had slapped me at the party. We could also sue for the threats Melissa made about our babies being recorded on video. Emma helped us prepare all the documentation we'd need for court. Having real legal support finally helped me sleep through the night for the first time since the party. We went to the county courthouse the next week to file for a restraining order. Emma came with us and brought printed screenshots of the threatening messages and videos from the party. The judge reviewed everything, including witness statements from the neighbors about Carol's screaming fit. He granted a temporary restraining order prohibiting both Carol and Melissa from coming within 500 feet of us. The order specifically covered our home, Daniel's workplace, and my doctor's office. Carol violated the restraining order within 48 hours by showing up at Daniel's office building. She walked right past security and started screaming at the receptionist to let her see Daniel. Security grabbed her and called the police while she fought and screamed about me destroying her family. The police arrested her and took her away in handcuffs while Daniel's coworkers watched from the windows. His boss called him into a meeting and suggested working from home until this situation was resolved. Daniel set up his office in our spare bedroom and started working remotely the next day. I woke up at 3 in the morning a few nights later to weird noises outside our bedroom window. My heart started racing as I crept over to peek through the blinds. Melissa's car was parked across the street just barely beyond the 500-foot limit. She was sitting in the driver's seat staring directly at our apartment building. I watched her for 20 minutes and she never moved or looked away from our windows. She stayed there for 3 more hours just watching our home in the darkness. Daniel installed security cameras the next morning covering every angle of our building. 2 weeks passed with Melissa parking just outside the camera range every single night. Nathan showed up at our door on a Tuesday afternoon looking like he hadn't slept in days. His eyes were bloodshot and his shirt was wrinkled like he'd worn it for 3 days straight. He slumped onto our couch and rubbed his face with both hands. Carol had been staying at their house since the baby shower and was driving Ryan absolutely crazy with her constant rants about me. Nathan said Ryan was thinking about filing for divorce because Melissa's obsession with destroying me was making her sick during her pregnancy. The stress was affecting their baby, and Ryan couldn't take it anymore. 3 days later, I went in for my 20-week anatomy scan at the hospital. The ultrasound tech moved the wand around my belly for what felt like forever, without saying anything. Dr. Torres came in and took over, measuring each twin over and over again. One twin was smaller than the other, and needed closer monitoring every week from now on. The stress was literally affecting my baby's growth, and I couldn't stop the tears from coming. Daniel held me while I sobbed in that cold, dark room with gel still on my belly. That night, Grace called me in a panic while I was lying in bed. Someone had posted my medical information all over a local mom Facebook group. My doctor's name, the address of the clinic, even my appointment times for the next month. The post had screenshots of my medical chart showing I was having twins and my due date. Only someone with access to the hospital system could have gotten those records. Daniel immediately called hospital security while I called our lawyer on speakerphone. The lawyer said this was a serious federal crime and we needed to document everything right away. Emma called me the next morning with shocking news she'd discovered through her contacts at the medical center. Nathan's wife Linda worked in the billing department and had been accessing my records illegally for weeks. The hospital's IT department found her login accessing my files 17 times in the past month. Linda was escorted out by security that same afternoon and faced immediate termination. The hospital administrator called to apologize and said they were cooperating fully with the criminal investigation. Nathan showed up at our door again that evening completely devastated by what Linda had done. He had no idea she'd been helping Melissa and felt betrayed by his own wife. The next day, I got a text from Ryan that made my hands shake as I read it. He was apologizing for Melissa's behavior.